Good morning, brothers and sisters. Welcome back. We hope you are all doing well wherever you are listening to us from today.
Cheerful Tuesday, everyone. Thank you for turning in as always. We really do appreciate you. Okay, let us get into today's text.
So today is Tuesday, May 5th, and our text is from 1 Peter 3:15, and it says, "Sanctify the Christ as Lord in your hearts, always ready to make a defense before everyone who demands of you a reason for the hope you have, but doing so with a mild temper and deep respect."
And the part of that verse that the daily text really focuses on today is that last part, mild temper and deep respect, because the development goes into what happens when we are treated unjustly and how we respond in those moments.
And this is one of those texts where I think most of us immediately think of a specific situation in our own lives, because being treated unfairly is not abstract. It happens at work, in your family, sometimes even within the congregation.
Yeah, and the natural human reaction in those moments is to want to defend yourself immediately, loudly if necessary, and there's nothing wrong with feeling that way. The feeling is understandable.
But the text points us to Jesus, and it says Jesus knew that it was Jehovah's view of matters that was most important, not how he looked in the moment, not whether he won the argument. He trusted that Jehovah would deal with injustices at the right time.
And that's a really different way of thinking about it. Because when we're in the middle of something unfair, our instinct is to fix it right now, to make sure the other person knows they were wrong. But Jesus was not operating from that place at all.
So the text gives us two practical situations. Some injustices are minor, and in those cases, we can just overlook them. Ecclesiastes 3:7 talks about there being a time to be silent. James 1, verses 19 and 20 says to be slow to speak and slow to anger. Sometimes the wisest move is to just let it go.
Honestly, that is harder than it sounds. Because the minor things are sometimes the ones that get under your skin the most, like a small comment someone made, a situation where you were overlooked and you keep replaying it.
But then there are situations where you do need to speak. Acts 6, verses 1 and 2 actually shows that. When there was unfair treatment happening in the early congregation, the apostles did not just ignore it, they addressed it. So speaking up is sometimes the right thing to do.
The key is how you do it. The text says if we speak, we should try our best to do so calmly and respectfully. And I know from personal experience that when you're genuinely upset, that is not easy. Staying calm when you feel wronged takes real effort.
And that's exactly why the text anchors everything in imitating Jesus, because Jesus was able to do this not by suppressing how he felt, but by trusting Jehovah. 1 Peter 2:23 says he kept entrusting himself to the one who judges righteously. He knew Jehovah saw everything. He didn't need to fight every battle himself.
And that is the shift that changes everything. When you genuinely believe Jehovah sees what's happening and will handle it in his time, you don't have to carry that weight yourself. You can respond calmly because you're not the one who has to fix it.
So today, whatever situation you're walking into, whether it's something at work, at home, or anywhere else, just remember this. You do not have to win every moment. You do not have to make sure everyone knows you were right. Jehovah sees it. That's enough.
Respond with a mild temper and deep respect, not because the other person deserves it necessarily, but because that's who you're choosing to be. And Jehovah notices that.
Thank you so much for listening today, brothers and sisters. We hope this was helpful going into your Tuesday.
Take care of yourselves, be kind to everyone you meet today, and we'll see you tomorrow.